7 prophecies that must be fulfilled before Jesus Christ's return. Previous generations have thought that Jesus Christ would return in their lifetimes, but they were proven wrong. Many people alive today think that Christ's return is imminent. Certainly, the Bible contains prophecies that could not have been fulfilled until this generation. By Melvin Rhodes. Shortly before his crucifixion and resurrection, Jesus Christ delivered a major prophecy of end-time events recorded in Matthew 24, Mark 13, and Luke 21. He was asked by his disciples, "When will these things be, and what will be the sign of your coming and of the end of the age?" Matthew 24, verse 3. Jesus responded with a description of conditions and events that would lead up to his second coming. Moreover, he said that when these signs became evident, his return would occur within one generation. Matthew 24, verse 34. Could this be that generation? Throughout the nearly 2,000 years since Christ gave his prophecy, many have thought that theirs was the time of his return, and turned out to be wrong, of course. But interestingly, there are a number of prophecies in the Bible that could not be fulfilled until our modern era, the post-World War II period. First, the human race would have the ability to exterminate itself. In Matthew 24, verse 22, describing world conditions prior to his second coming, Jesus said that if that time of troubles were not cut short, no living thing could survive. But for the sake of God's chosen, it will be cut short. The main message that Jesus Christ brought was of the coming kingdom of God. This is described as the gospel, Mark 1, verse 14. Gospel means good news. While some of the prophecies concerning events prior to the establishment of the kingdom can seem negative, we should always keep in mind that the central focus of Bible prophecy is the good news or gospel of the coming kingdom of God. Matthew 24, verse 22 shows us that if Jesus Christ does not intervene in world affairs, the human race will be faced with extinction. It's crucial to note that humanity has had the capability for self-annihilation for only a little more than 50 years since both of the United States and the Soviet Union developed and stockpiled hydrogen bombs, and the world had to learn to live with mutually assured destruction. At that time, there were only 3 nuclear powers, Britain being the other. By the middle of the 60s, France and China had joined the nuclear club. Today, at least 8 nations have nuclear warheads, and the number looks set to increase with a nuclear arms race in the Middle East. Of course, the more nuclear powers we have in the world, the more likely it is that someone will use this deadly force for evil. Although international attention has been focused on